everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some of the unreasonable things I would like to see happen in Miraculous Ladybug. So I've done this video once before, between season 4 and 5, or maybe not. I've made over 1,000 videos now, can you believe that? Actually, yeah, I can't amount of spoiler videos I make. I don't know when it was. I do remember what I wore for it and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to wear the same thing again, and I had planned on wearing the same thing again. However, we had a massive storm here last night and I woke up and I was freezing. It was very much middle of summer, I'm pretty sure, when I filmed that last one I was wearing a summer top. No. So I couldn't wear the same thing. Anyway, so this video, I'm basically going to talk through a non-exhaustive list. Okay, at the minute there's like 15, 16 things on the list, but I could maybe add more as the video goes on, and I might probably just think of more in the future so we could do this again. But basically are things I would like to see happen in Miraculous. However, as the title suggests, they are unreasonable, they are selfish. These things aren't really grounded in any theories, any logic, any real thought behind them. Most of them don't really follow with the show. Some of them do. Some of them are more plausible, but like there's no like logic behind them. Like when I make theory videos, I try and think, okay, well, what do I think Adrien could do next season? What's he done before? What could he do in the future, bouncing off that previous behaviour? I try and let the theories follow some kind of logic, using evidence from previous episodes of how he has behaved, how he's acted, the things that he's said. This video is not that. I do not think most of these things will happen. They are unreasonable. It's just things I want to see and I want to talk about it and share with you because I am selfish and I love these characters most of the time, and I just want to see Adrien Agreste punch someone in the face.
That would be terrible. I'm being sarcastic, that would be awesome.
Now, last time, I really do think 90% of people really got that idea of the video. Like, they were with me and I was like, great, thank you. But I did get a few people being like, oh, this is ridiculous, you'd only see that in fanfiction, this would never happen in the show. Yeah, thank you, you nailed it. That's the point of the video. I do sincerely worry about the reading comprehension skills of this fandom sometimes. I do not think the majority of the things in this video will come true, okay? No. This is me just showing you my Miraculous Ladybug wish list, if you will, of things I would like to see happen, but I know probably won't, and there might be some crossover with the previous video because I don't know what I said since last time, as I've made over 1,000 videos and I've also slept since then. So let's start! So, first things first, the first thing I would like that I think is unreasonable to ask of Miraculous Ladybug is a Chloe redemption arc. I think if, like me, you also want one for Chloe, the way they have taken Chloe in the show, it's unreasonable to ask for such a silly thing like that. How dare you suggest that, Hazel? I do still think it could be possible though. You know, it would take a lot, but I don't think it's impossible. And yes, if you're wondering, Plag is still missing. Still haven't found him. The cat took him off like a month or so ago at this point. I don't know where he is. He's in the house since he's not allowed outside, but I don't know, I'm just staring at her. Where have you taken him? Anyway. Yes, unreasonable. If you saw the video I made recently about Chloe and Felix and their double standards, I don't particularly care what they do as long as they do a good job. But what they did with Chloe, I was just like, why are we making the decisions we have made? Because pourquoi? Don't understand. So yeah, I think at this stage in the show it is a bit unreasonable to ask or expect one, but I would still like it. Jumping off that one, my second unreasonable thing to ask is if we're not going to redeem Chloe, then can we just not have her in the show? I love Chloe, please don't ruin her anymore, just cut her out of the show. I don't want her. Okay, if you're not going to redeem her, you're just going to make her more and more horrible, making decisions that don't even fit her character, like making her some kind of sadist in the derision flashback. It doesn't make any sense. Please, just stop. No Chloe. I'd rather have no Chloe than a horrible Chloe. I'd rather have none. No thank you. Number 3, I would like a girls-centric sleepover episode specifically. I know we get a lot of girl-centric episodes because the theme of the show is like about girl power, but one where they all have a sleepover. And yes, I know Alia sleeps over all the time. She basically moved in during season 5. She went from like a sleeping bag to I'm pretty sure they got like a mattress or something at one point. Alia basically moved in. She disowned her family during season 5. But I would like all the girls to come round. Alex is back now. Although I would assume she's in some danger, like, because her dad in multiplication. Why did he come in and be like, yeah, Alex, she's time traveling. She's everywhere. Why didn't you just tell her she was on a study abroad for like the last semester? There was no need. You didn't need to tell everyone. Mr. Cubdale wasn't having a good day. Very dangerous for Alex, but anyway, I want all the girls to have a sleepover. It'd be fun, it'd be great. I don't think the rest of them should know Marinette as Ladybug. Definitely not. I mean, Alex, no? Oh god, I don't know what she's seen. Older Bunnick seems to know, so I'm assuming she finds out at some point. Regardless, I want a girl-centric episode. They're having a sleepover, they're watching films, they're doing each other's makeup, painting each other's nails, prank calling the boys. Yes, fun sleepover episode. And bouncing off that one, a lot of these go in pairs. I want another boys episode. I do understand one of the biggest themes of the show is female empowerment, and as a female, I'm here for it. However, I love Adrien and I love the rest of the male characters as well. I just, please. One of my favourite episodes, I think I ranked it in number 2 on my top 10 episodes. In my opinion, the second best episode in all Miraculous Ladybug history is Party Crasher. It was amazing. I know Marinette's still in it. She can be in it if she likes, but I just want another silly, fun boys episode. Party Crasher was absolutely amazing, but it was so good. Oh my god, just so good. We absolutely need another one. I don't think that one's that unreasonable though. Like, I would hope at some point we not only get an episode where Adrien is more the main character again, but that the rest of the boys get to join in. I don't feel like that one's that unreasonable to ask. I would hope they would do another like lad episode during the show at some point. And on the theme of Adrien, I would absolutely love, I would adore it if Adrien, oh my god, got like a Saturday job in the bakery. I really want to write an audio fic where, or just a fanfic, doesn't even have to be an audio fic, but where Adrien gets a job at the bakery. Why he starts working there, how he gets the job there with no experience, what happens after that. I don't know. I haven't got any of that. My only idea is he works at the bakery. That's it. That's the start and end of the idea. Don't know why, don't know how, don't know when. He works there. But I just think it's so sweet. I think he'd do such a good job. Even if he wasn't necessarily baking at first, like he was literally just packaging croissants, taking the money and stuff, and then Tom gradually taught him how to make stuff. It would be adorable because like he's not modelling anymore, and I think I said in one of my theory videos recently that out of all the other activities he does, fencing, Mandarin, piano, I'm not sure which of those he actually likes, so he might just stop them altogether. But then like what's he gonna do for hobbies and stuff? He could work at the bakery. It'd just be such a cute storyline, and I'd die quite frankly. The next one, also Adrien. Like I said at the start of the video, I would like him to punch someone as Adrien, not as Cat Noir. And I know this definitely will not happen. The thing when you write for children is you can't really show violence. However, Miraculous gets around it because they tag the warning as superhero violence, which basically means it's okay as long as all the violence happens when they are in the superhero outfit. The vast majority of all the violence in the show happens under like magical influence, with the exception of Shadow Cat Daddy yeeting Marinette as Marinette, not as Ladybug, across the cinema and ephemeral, and I'm still not sure how they managed to get away with that, to be honest. But okay. So I would like Adrien to punch someone. Could they get away with it? Probably not. Does it look like I care? Also no. Next up, I would love Luca and Chloe to be a thing. It would be adorable. And I really think having, even if they don't get together, they just become friends with each other, I'd be cool with that, because I really think Luca could be such a positive influence on Chloe. Absolutely he could. I think they'd be great together. They absolutely should do it. Why won't they do it? Cowards. Luca, Chloe, please. Next, I would like Ladybug to tell Cat Noir about Cat Blanc. How long have we all been saying this now? Not just me, I was about to say how long have I been saying it? Everyone's been saying it though. He needs to know. She didn't tell him in season 3, and she kind of had like a mini flashback to him in, she had one in Senti Bubble, and then she had one right towards the start of Strike Back, you know, before everything else happened. Although she didn't really think about it in season 5, and I'm kind of like, why didn't you though? Because the only thing she remembers, she doesn't remember anything other than their love destroyed the world. Their love is the reason why everything is like this. So why in season 5 isn't she like, when she starts to develop feelings for Cat Noir, why isn't she like petrified? Because as far as she's aware, because she doesn't know, that could have been a catalyst to get to there. But no. Anyway, I would like her to tell him, with that weird plot thing aside, I would like her to tell him and see his reaction, and because it has been so long, he better have the best reaction in history, which, leading on from that, oh my god, another thing we absolutely have to see is for Adrien to find out about Gaby Baby and who his dad was. I'm still mad, I think we're all still mad he didn't find out in Recreation. And I can still be mad about it and also acknowledge, well, it's probably because they're saving it for something this season or next season or season 80 or something. The longer they make us wait, the reaction for Adrien better be the best thing in the entire history of television. Better be the best moment ever. The amount of length they're making us wait. He better not just be like, oh, okay, I don't mind. No. I want him to get angry. I want him to lose it. And speaking of which, I don't know if Gabriel has a grave, but next on the list, if he does have a grave, like a gravestone, I want Adrien to turn to Cat Noir and destroy it out of anger. And maybe get akumatized for real, and there's no take backsies where time gets reversed. He gets akumatized properly. Let's do it. You know, let's do it! Another thing reaction based, Haxan. It definitely communicates that she kind of alludes to him at the end, that she's told him that she told someone else her identity. But it's so vague, I'm just like, it's not obvious. I'm still not sure. I'm still on the fence if in Haxan, right at the end, when she comes back from London and Ali's like, you need to go have a chat with him. I'm still on the fence about it, and if she did, why has he never mentioned it again? He seems fine with it. If I was Adrien, I'd be absolutely fuming. Quite rightly as well, you know. Like, Luca found out by mistake. Fair enough. But, you know, she told Alia. You know, and I'd also love her to tell him who she told and see what he did then, because I think he'd lose it. Anyway, I just want Adrien to lose it. It's basically the theme of the video. I would like Adrien, soft sunshine boy, to lose his mind. Next, I would love to see, for a whole episode, whole Fusion long episode, Lady B. I know the new special looks like she's getting a fusion that's yellow themed. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. No idea at all. And I saw a couple of comments like being like, oh, maybe it's Lady B, maybe she's back. And I'm like, well, I hope not, because that is not Lady B. That's B-Bug. No. Different thing. Not as good. Alright, the next one. I really hoped I'd used it in season 5, but they didn't. But the two charms, the one that Marinette gave to Adrien in Gamer, and then the one he gave to her in Befana for her birthday present. I really want them to use them, like, they're just there, and I'm like, yeah, it's cute and all, but like, do something. What I'd hoped, because they didn't explore this at all, is that at the end of season 4, Marinette's like, I can't trust who is Adrien, who is Felix, I'm in love with him, but I don't know who is who. And then in season 5 she could be really wary around Adrien, and then he's like, oh my god, why is she acting like this? Because he's suddenly got feelings for her. And he could finally talk to her, and she's like, well, I heard what happened with Ladybug and stuff, and how she gave a Miraculous to Felix thinking it was you, and then he betrayed her, and now I don't know who's who. And he's like, well, he takes the charm out, he doesn't have this, does it? And then anytime she's nervous that he's not Adrien, he can take his charm out because Felix doesn't have it, and it just set her mind at ease. And then an episode, for example, like Emotion, when it's Felix and not Adrien, but she thinks it's him, she could check with the charm, and then maybe it's not there, and he could have been like, ah, no, it's me, it's Felix. And it didn't happen. I think the charms are so cute. I just wish they used them a bit. They're just a bit like, okay, alright, you know, I don't know. And speaking of Felix, the next thing I would like, I think I've mentioned this a lot in the Chloe and Felix double standards redemption sort of video that I've already mentioned in this video. I'd like him to apologise to Ladybug, going to sit down, get his ukulele out, no, and apologise to her. He is untrustworthy. He betrayed her in Strike Back, and then he betrayed Gabriel right back in Representation. I fully understand why he did it both times, but he's also inherently untrustworthy because of it. Like, no, he needs to apologise. Sorry, Felix. No. Apologise. And then I think the final thing I would like, which honestly is a bit of a weird request for me. However, I was reading some fan fiction I used to read when I was like a teenager, when I was absolutely in love with the Hermione fan fiction, Draco and Hermione fan fiction from Harry Potter, if you don't know. That I used to read a lot when I was a teenager. Not so much now, but when I was a teenager, that's what I used to read a lot of. I would love, this was based on that Hermione fanfiction I've seen, and honestly I think it's a popular trope in general, it happens in Sailor Moon, but I would like for their child, Adrien and Marinette's child, because we know they're gonna be together forever, okay. And I would like one of their children to visit them from the future, only temporarily, not to stay like they do in Sailor Moon, like she stays ages, not like that, just come for one episode, like Time Tagger. Older Chris is there for an episode and then he leaves. I know he's not their child, but that sort of thing. He's only there for the episode, he goes by the end of it. That's basically what I want. Basically in this fanfiction, so Draco is a prefect, he's doing his patrols around Hogwarts at night, and he hears this weird noise, he goes to investigate, and it's this child, and he's like, what? How are you in Hogwarts? And it turns out she is his daughter he has with Hermione. And at this point he's still bullying Hermione, so he's like, how, what's going on here? I've always loved that fanfiction, I've always thought it was adorable, and it would be so heckin' cute to see the same happen in Miraculous. And honestly I think it's a bit of a weird thing for me to say, because I'm not the biggest fan of the way time travel is done in the show due to the plot holes they've already opened up with it. So I'm kind of like, be careful, be careful. It's why I'm really nervous for the next special because it's time travel. I'm like, probably one of the only things I would just never write. I'm a professional writer if you didn't know, and I don't think I'd ever touch time travel because it's so easy to get wrong. It's so easy for plot holes to open, so I'm just like, I'm just not gonna touch it. Just, everyone else can do it. I won't ever do it, I don't think. Unless it was in a fanfiction. Any kind of professional capacity for time travel. Stay away. No, thank you. But I think this would be so adorable as just like a cute little episode where I'm pretty sure, what did Marinette call their kids? It's Hugo, Louis and Emma. Emma, like Emily, named after Adrien's mum. If she came, just to see her parents, what they were like, oh my god. Plus as well, if she used the bunny Miraculous, it would be so cute, it would be so cute. But anyway, I didn't think of any more as I was filming. I think I did last time, oh god, I don't remember. Did I think of any more? I didn't have her last time, that was fun. Anyway, I got her at the premiere if you're wondering. Oh no. There you go. Anyway, that is my list of unreasonable things I would like to happen in Miraculous Ladybug. There definitely might have been some crossover from last time, but after I've edited my video, I don't usually re-watch them because not even I, a narcissist, like the sound of my own voice that much. Probably my least favourite quality about myself, the sound of my voice. Although to be fair, I don't think many people like the sound of their own voices. I'm kind of used to it now, I just don't like it though. Anyway, I would love to know what first of all you all thought of my unreasonable list of things. For example, the first one, Chloe's redemption. And I would also love to know the things you would like in the show that may not make sense. There's no theory or logic behind them, but then it doesn't matter and you just want to see it anyway. I think it's a really interesting video concept idea. I would love to know what you all think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!